So it's been a bit since we've last spoken, and in the past year or so, some things have been good and active, and some things have been maybe a little more on the dormant and slower side. But hopefully today I can update you on what's going on with the studio, what's going on with me and our setup here, what we plan to do with it, and also maybe even some updates on the music that I am personally a part of in the Valley Ritual. This is a space that you've seen me in before. It's not new, and it hasn't changed very much in the last couple of years. This is actually a converted master bedroom in my home that has been sort of a combination control room and performance room for everything we do in terms of recording at Luminara Studios. The plan going forward, it's going to be multiphasic. It's going to take me probably a few different weekends. There's painting to be done, there's things to be moved, but the idea is to split this setup into two separate rooms, to have a separate control room and a separate performance room. Of course, your control room, in a traditional sense, it's got the mixing hardware in there, so to speak, right? It's a treated room that's going to have my computer, recording equipment, monitors, headphones. If I say, I can't say the C word because then Alexa wakes up. And the other room will be the performance room. And in the performance room, there'll be a real drum set in there. We'll have maybe a couple of guitar amps in there. It'll be set up with maybe a bit of a vocal booth sort of thing, so that the live things that get recorded will have their own space. Hopefully it'll result in some more focus, some inspiration, kind of give us a bit more of a legit setup here, with the added benefit that I get my master bedroom back and I can sleep in my master bedroom. But as of late, what we're working on here at Luminara Studios, we have CanVas, who is a band from here in Orlando in Central Florida. They're recording 4 songs for an EP, and we've had a great time. It's been very smooth. These guys are really talented musicians who really know their music, really know their songs. They've been great to work with, and we've laid down the tracks, and now it's just putting together initial mixes, trying to achieve the sound that they're really looking for, so that they can release that out to the world. And these guys are, they're pumped full of energy. they're a little hard to describe. I think there's some suicidal tendencies in there. I think there's just old school thrash influences across the board in there, but there's tons of satire and some fun, edgy stuff in there. I think they're a really great band. I'm going to put a link to them down in the description below. I think they've got some existing recordings out there. They of course have social medias and stuff that I'll try to link to below, so that you can check them out. But yeah, CanVas, awesome band. They are going to be the next release from our studio here. In parallel, we've got Fabricate coming back into the studio, and that is super exciting for us. Fabricate are a local metal band from here in Central Florida as well. Good friends of mine. Their first EP was actually our first release here to come out of our studio here, and that was just such a learning experience for all of us. And it's great to come back together to do some more work, to make some more music. They're continuing to grow, and I don't think they'll necessarily continue to work with us forever, but to do another song together, I think it's going to be a really great opportunity to show growth across the board. And of course, I just like hanging out with those guys and recording their stuff. They're just a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun, and they make really great music. I'm going to also include some of their info down below. Please check them out. So yeah, CanVas, Fabricate, those are the two things on deck here at Luminara Studios. Stoked to share that with you once that is done. So on a more personal note, in my own project, The Valley Ritual, we have already recorded, mixed, and mastered our next single. It's a cool song. We do some things really differently in this one, and I think it's good. I think it's a good thing. So that is called Siren Signal. I might pop in what the album art looks like, and this will probably be the only place I put the album art until it actually comes out, or until we actually fully announce it. But this is more of a, you get a little behind the scenes here at Luminara Studios, since this is where we record. There's just planning and basically a campaign to outline before we jump in and say, all right, the song comes out on this day. We're not quite there yet. But despite that, the fact that we're still working on that, in parallel, we are also writing our next one. So this Luminara Chronicle, as the namesake for the studio here, the album that we've been working on, this story, it's so far planned to be 6 songs, and this would be song number 4. But we're working on song number 5 already, and that's already taking form and sounding really great, sounding really interesting. Hopefully you'll find it to be cool. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that wraps up a quick update here. I know I rambled quite a bit. We'll continue to check in with each other, and I can share things with you. I want to update you on how things are going with my M1 Mac. I want to update you on some of the stuff that we do here, some of the hardware we have here, some of the methods I do now. This channel is for talking about all things music and multimedia that we do here at Luminara Studios, which it also includes the workings of the Valley Ritual. So thanks for stopping by, thanks for checking in, and we will talk again soon.